Penny Marshall parlayed her real-life Bronx-accented plain girl image into comedic gold as Laverne DeFazio on the hit comedy Laverne and Shirley.
Well, have fun down at unemployment. We'll meet guys.
Unemployed guys.
She landed the role as the wisecracking Milwaukee brewery worker after her brother, writer-producer Gary Marshall, first cast her and Cindy Williams as recurring characters on Happy Days.
I think he wants something, Cheryl.
You know, that's what I like about you. You're not only beautiful, you got brains.
They were such a hit, Gary Marshall created the spin-off series Laverne and Shirley, which ran 8 seasons. It ended after Marshall and Williams had a falling out. The two eventually reconciled.
Good morning, Myrna.
One of Marshall's earliest television roles was as Oscar Madison's secretary, Myrna, in TV's The Odd Couple. But Penny Marshall eventually moved behind the camera and into the director's chair. She directed Big in 1988, starring Tom Hanks, and it was huge. Marshall made history as Hollywood's first female director with a film that grossed more than $100 million.
There's no crying in baseball!
She hit another home run directing A League of Their Own, again starring Hanks alongside Hollywood heavyweights Gina Davis and Madonna. Marshall also directed Whitney Houston in The Preacher's Wife and Robin Williams in Awakenings. In her personal life, Marshall married actor-director Rob Reiner in 1971. They divorced 9 years later. She got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2004. Out of the spotlight, Marshall was said to be a huge sports fan. Penny Marshall's publicist says she died from complications of diabetes at her home in California. She was 75. Penny Marshall leaves behind a daughter, Tracy, and 5 grandchildren. Her father, Tony Marshall, was also a producer and a director and even made some appearances in Laverne and Shirley as Mr. Schatz. Marshall always credited her brother, Gary, who died in 2016, a remarkable director in his own right, with giving her a start. And it said her pal Whoopi Goldberg, who Marshall directed in Jumpin' Jack Flash, encouraged her to direct. Quite a talent, immediately recognizable, Maurice and Christine.
Wasn't just good, she was great.
She really was, and also just really getting more and more women. I mean, she broke the ceiling a lot in Hollywood, too, for future directors.
Absolutely. And how many girls wanted their initial on their sweater and jacket in the day? I did.
I did, right? I did, too. I did, too, Christine.
Great remembrance. Dana, thank you.
Dana.
You're welcome.